Peace, 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 family. SEK the Homesteader. All right, family. I told you I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff around the homestead today. So today I am making candy watermelon rinds. So I held on to my watermelon rinds after making my watermelon jelly, and I decided to make some candy. So the process for this is you have to boil the watermelon rinds for about 5 minutes, and then you need to sit them, strain them off, and sit them in some salt water brine overnight. So that's the next step. So I have my brine water ready. Let me back up and get it for you guys so y'all can see. So this is my brine water, and I will strain these off and put them into my bowl right here and let them sit overnight, and then tomorrow I will candy them up. I'm super excited about this because this is my first time trying it. You can do this with orange peels, lemon peels, lime peels, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other different fruits that have rinds. But you can also pickle them. I've seen people pickle them. I haven't gotten into pickling. I think that doing the candy rinds will be a little bit more easier for me because I'm more familiar with working with, sugar water like that. So you guys stay with me until I complete this recipe, and I hope by tomorrow I'll be able to complete them and also can them up. I definitely want to can them up. So if you guys have any other suggestions or anything else that I need to candy, or if you guys ever tried this, please comment below. Thank you for watching SEK the Homesteader, and Essie will see you guys on the next video. Peace. Peace, family. SEK the Homesteader back with the next step. Okay, family, so what you want to do is make your brine, meaning your salt water, and you want to immerse your rinds in the salt water, okay? So you're going to use probably, it depends on how much watermelon rinds you have. I probably have maybe 8 cups. So I use, I think, 3.5 cups of salt. So it depends on how much rinds you have. But you want to make sure your rinds is immersed in the water, the salt water, and you want them to sit 24 hours, right? Then after 24 hours, then you go to the next step.
I would suggest moving anything.
Yes, yes. You go to the next step. Sit it down. Excuse me, you guys. Sit it down. You go to the next step, and you begin to make your sugar water, which is going to create your syrup. So I will definitely bring you the third step. Okay, you guys? So y'all just stay patient, and Essie will be right back with the next step. Peace. Okay, family, in the kitchen with Essie today. This is a continuation of making my candy watermelon rinds. So, on the last video, y'all know I had soaked them in salt water. I had to brine them for 24 hours. So here you go, right? So after you brine them, you sit them in regular water just for a little while, and then you strain them off, and then you boil them for about 25 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do now as far as boiling them. Let me get my strainer out. And then I'm going to just throw them in the pot. So this is what they are looking like, you guys. A little translucent. And then I'm just going to toss them in this pot, let them boil for about 25 minutes. I'm going to be careful with that hot water popping up on me. Okay? And you want to make sure, let's see, I'll use my little chopper thing. You want to make sure that they are immersed in that water, and you want to let them boil for about 20-25 minutes to get them nice and tender. And then after that, we're going to make our syrup. And then we're going to candy them bad boys up. So after 25 minutes is up, I'll bring you guys back for the next step. And the next step is our syrup. All right, you guys? So you guys just stay with me. I don't want to leave y'all on here for 25 minutes while these things is boiling. So I will bring you guys back again, and then we'll start our syrup, okay? So after you brine them 24 hours, soak them 24 hours in the brine, rinse them off really good, let them sit in some clean water. I would say about 10-15 minutes, and then get them in the pot of boiling water and let them boil for 25 minutes. So I'll see you guys back here in 25 minutes. Peace, family. SEK back with the next step for candy watermelon rinds. So after you boil them for 25-30 minutes, you want to get them nice and tender. And let me show you guys what they looking like. See, they're like little jelly, nice and tender. So y'all see that, right? Okay, now you want to start your syrup, your sugar water, which is going to turn into syrup, right? So what you're going to do, what you're going to need is 2 cups of sugar. You're going to get that in there. And you need about 1/4 cup of water, about 2 of them. So it's probably just a cup. And you want to get this to a boil. And you want to really pay attention to this, you guys, because you do not want to have a fire. So be very careful with this as this begins to boil up and melt down. And once it starts to get thickened, y'all know that consistency of syrup, you want to toss your rinds in there. But when you put your rinds in there, make sure you be real careful, because you don't want this sugar water popping up on you and hitting you in the face. So you want to be real careful. I would even suggest you use the tongs to do that and not just drop them in, because this is going to get very hot, and you don't want to get third degree burns. So it's melting down now. See if I can tip that over so you guys can see. So yeah, this is my first time trying this. I didn't want to waste the watermelon rinds after I did my watermelon jelly. So I said, well, let me try to candy them. I know some people, they pickle them. I've never tried pickled watermelon rinds. They say they are really, really good. I don't know. I figured, well, if you're doing candy watermelon rinds and they looking like little gummy bears and got a bunch of sugar on it, that's probably what they gonna taste like. So I thought this would be a good treat to do and taste. So I look forward to trying the limes and the oranges and the lemons. I really do look forward to trying that. I like to give anything a try for the first time, especially stuff like this in the kitchen, and also out in the yard, which I'm about to go out in that yard as soon as I finish this. Since we processed the chickens, we got it tidied up out there now. So trying to get the yard to look, decent again. Not that it's junky, but we want to clean up and get the chicken manure, fertilizer, and what I've been doing out there in the yard with the chicken manure and the shavings is shoveling them up and not composting, but using them as compost. And I've been just dousing it in the yard in the raised beds, and I tell y'all, that stuff is doing wonders out there. I can't wait to bring y'all that footage on the tour of my 2020 homestead garden, because it is thriving out there. I mean, it's looking wonderful. And with that rain that we got, oh my goodness. A lot of my seeds had germinated. I had a few seeds that didn't germinate in my gray bucket, which I believe it was, I did a lot of broccoli down that lane with the gray buckets. And I didn't see anything. So y'all know me, I got to see something in every pot, in every area, every corner. So, okay, this is coming to a boil. And it's still a little bit cloudy, so you wanna get it to where it's clear. And I have to be real careful because this eye right here is the quick boil, and this one is no joke. Yeah, so I ran around the yard and actually sowed some more seeds to fill in the areas that didn't had empty spots. I even did the same thing with the corn. I had empty spots out there with the corn. It's like my right side didn't germinate, but the left side it just went crazy on the left. So I even went out and sowed some more corn. Okay, it's coming up to a boil, a little simmer, and it should start clearing up actually. There we go. So what you can do after you get it up to that boil, let me turn it down just a little bit. You want to get that thickness, and then what you can do is you want to have a tray. Here's my little grilling tray with some parchment paper, and you want to sprinkle some on there as well. And then you're going to have some in your bowl like I have right here. And I'm actually probably going to put another little cup. Yeah, I'm going to actually add a little bit more. A little bit more sugar. Okay. Yep, it is getting thick. So, when you get ready to put your rinds in, let's see what we're doing over here. Yep, it's getting thick. It smells like cotton candy. Turn it down a little bit. And this is one of these cooking things that you don't want to leave unattended because this is very fire hazard. This thing could flare up if you're not tending to it and making sure that it's not too high. So you definitely don't ever want to leave sugar water on the stove, ever. Okay, it's trying to get there. And I'm going to put these in one of my mason jars as well and probably just store it up. Or maybe leave it in the living room or something when, guests come over. I think that's a nice little treat to have. You know how some people have candy dishes on their little coffee tables? I think that's a good idea as well. To share your homemade candy, watermelon candy rinds. So yeah, you guys, so what are you guys doing on this Memorial Day? Because I'm sure working around this house and this yard, I got a lot of stuff that I need to get done. And make sure y'all comment below if y'all tried this. Let me know if y'all tried it. Let's see. Start putting them in there. So once you start putting the rinds in, the temperature is going to go down. So you might want to just bump it up a little bit more. See how the temperature is going down? So I'm just going to turn it up a notch. So you see when you brine them overnight and then you boil them, it helps them to get tender. So I would say you can boil these probably for about, I would say about 5 minutes, not too long. You just want to get the syrup coated on them. I would say 5 to 10 minutes, and that's it. Yep, it is thickening up. All right, family, I'm gonna let this boil for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna bring you guys back, and then we're gonna shake it up in that sugar, and we're gonna dry it out with the sugar. Okay, family. So I'll see you guys on the next step. Okay, family, I'm back. All right, so what you want to do now? We getting ready to coat it. What you want to do now? Let's see. Is okay, you want to get that turned off, and you want to just take, a few pieces at a time. After you got it coated with your sugar water, your syrup, and you just want to give it a little shake in your sugar bowl. It's a nice little coating, and then you just take them out, put them on a parchment paper so they can get a little bit dried out. Ooh. Move this closer. Like so. There we go. Shoot, you probably could even do this in a brown paper bag. I think that would have even been easier. Or even a bowl with a cover and just shake it. You could do it like that as well. Take a little bit more. Now this ain't something you want to be eating every day, all day. That's why I said this is something good to put in the living room when you have guests over. You put your peppermints there. But this ain't something you're supposed to be eating every day, all day. Definitely not. So yeah, you definitely want to sit them there and let them dry out. I look forward to trying them, but they gotta dry out some more. And that's it, family. Let's see. Some of them over here. There we go. All right, family. I got a whole pot of these that I need to do, but you guys get the idea, and there you got it. Watermelon candy rinds. So I got another half a pot that I need to do, and I'm gonna get it done. And I hope you guys enjoyed this series on how to make candy watermelon rinds. Give it a try. Let me know how you made out. Make sure you let me know if you tried any other different types of fruit rinds. Okay, family. So this is SEK. the Homesteader, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace, love, and light. Thank you for watching my channel. Make sure you thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Peace.